Hello Year 7. Welcome to week 2 of term 5. This video is an introduction explaining what I expect you to do this week with respect to the resources I have given you. So this week you are only going to be working in Excel because there's roughly about 90 minutes worth of work for you to do on this section alone. And so there'll be no computational thinking work this week. In spreadsheets we're going to learn about how we store data, and this lesson focuses on how we perform simple calculations on data using formulae. And specifically, to be able to use this properly, you have to learn the difference between two types of addressing modes that Excel has, and that is relative versus absolute addressing. So on page 2, there's a link to a video which will open. If you click it, it will open up. It actually opens up on the Microsoft website, and there's quite a good little video that explains how formulas work and how addressing works in general. Don't get too upset if it seems too complicated at this stage, because in the lesson we will develop a lot of these ideas for you. So you'll notice that I've highlighted a number of words on the lesson overview page. So formula is one of the ones, as well as formulae, which is the plural. So if you click on formula, it opens up a definition, and it says a formula is an expression telling the computer what mathematical operation to perform on a specific value. And specifically in Excel, it takes the form of some sort of rule, calculation rule, that always begins with an equal sign. The lesson starts off by teaching you about how to build a simple formula using by beginning with an equal sign, and then we get into first what is called the default way that spreadsheets address cells, which is known as relative addressing, and we explore what that is and how that works. And then we build a second solution that needs something called absolute addressing, and that is not the default, and you have to force that by inserting a $sign in front of part of the address. But the lesson will explain how all that works. So your first task is you will open your spreadsheet that you've already created, and it should take about 20 minutes to do this. You need to watch the little video that I've created for you, and on the next page, on the concepts page, you're going to add some notes. You're going to add what we mean by formula. We're going to create a couple of labels. You're going to shade those labels so we know where we're putting the data in. You're going to put in labels sum, difference, product, and average, and then next to those you're going to build calculation rules or formulas to work those out. And this sheet reminds you what those calculations are. Also, if I could remind you that you press the F2 function key to edit a formula or the value in the cell, it's very, very useful. So it's the F2 function key. On the right hand side over here, you simply follow these going down. If you've watched the video, it follows exactly the same route through the piece of work. So you start off by filling in the definition, we put in the labels, we fill in our data, we put in these labels over here, and then we build the calculation rules. The second part of this task then deals with what we mean by relative addressing, and it refers to a second video which you need to look at in chunks. So you can see here you need to watch the video from the beginning of the video to about 4 minutes within it, and this explains what we mean by relative addressing. And effectively what we do is we take the formulas we've created in column C, we copy them over into column D, and we observe that the formulas have changed themselves so that they work for column D. And this is the default way that spreadsheets work, and this is known as relative addressing. After relative addressing, there's quite a long segment of work that will take you about 25 minutes to do. So if you're feeling rather tired at this point, I would suggest that you complete the task up to the end of relative addressing, leave it, and then come back to it at a later time in the week when you're fresh and you can put in a solid 25 minutes worth of work and work through the absolute addressing part of the task. And in this part of the task, what we're going to do is we're just going to develop a solution where we also in the concept sheet where you will build a very simple times table generator where the calculation looks up the value of n but times it all the time by the table value that has been set up in the sheet, which is in cell G9, and we use G9 as an absolute address for that part. Once you've completed that task, there's a little plenary video at the end that you need to watch, and that by the end of this lesson you should be able to describe or be comfortable with what do we mean by a formula in a spreadsheet. You should understand how to drag things down to copy them, and you should understand the difference between relative addressing and absolute addressing. So that's your task for this week. Please work through it. Make sure you complete all of it, and happy studying. Mr. Holmes signing out.